Stu, congrats to your first 10K month. How much
Thank
exactly
you.
did you make?
I think it was actually just over 10, so somewhere around 11K.
Pretty epic, crushing it on that.
All right, I want to talk about our client Stuart, who just cracked his first 10K a month recurring. That means he's making 10K a month over and over again. He's in the B2B niche. I got together with him. He kind of talks about his experience so far, how exactly we got him there. So enjoy, and let's crack right into it. By the way, I just got a message from Stuart. We're just editing this video here. He's now at 14K a month recurring. He's doing absolutely well. He joined our advanced program ever since. So our goal for him is to hit 40K. I'm going to put the screenshots here. Super duper epic. Keep crushing, Stuart. GG.
What exactly is it that you're doing? You're helping traders?
So we mentor construction trades entrepreneurs on how to develop a profitable business that doesn't run their lives.
Is that your own logo and name on your shirt?
Yes.
It looks awesome. It actually looks like fashionably cool because like the logo looks pretty nice.
So I've actually had clients because I have a shared business. I have two businesses. So I have clients of the other one who are actually asking for my branded apparel, and they want to buy it off me. So it's kind of funny. So
no way, that's amazing. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So okay, so you built this business next to another business?
Yeah,
that's incredible. Like how did you develop the time for that?
I'm actually to be honest, with the coaching stuff, I'm not putting that much time into it. Like I would say I'm putting in 10 hours a week or less. And it's growing and it's snowballing in such a way that the other business, I'm actually merging and partnering with another guy to be able to take more of my time away from that one, so I can put more time into coaching. And because the coaching is scaling a lot faster than the other one.
Well, that's incredible. That's of course always good to hear. And here's my question: is how did you get to that niche? How did we help you with that? If we did. Or did you know it before when you already came into our program, or how did that work?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, with starting your program, I didn't know anything.
Okay.
I knew I wanted to get into the coaching industry, and I already had kind of people who were affiliated with me kind of coming and asking for me for help, but had no idea how to be able to find new clients, sell new clients, all that kind of stuff. So the niche itself, so I'm a carpenter by trade, and my other business is a general contracting business. And so it is actually I get very few objections when it comes to sales calls because I'm part of the industry. And so when I can kind of share with them how I operate and how I do things, as well as just teach them a lot of the fundamentals of business, it kind of just sells itself.
That's incredible. So yeah, I mean, of course it helps for you. It's if you're a carpenter before and you kind of translated that offline expertise into profitable online expertise, and that's really awesome. That's, and especially the fact that you say yourself, your own niche very well. And that translates, of course, in a much easier sales and, hey, you crack 10K and it's as easy as that. So of course that's beautiful as well. Now, in this regard, what made you want to even build an online business? Was there a specific desire behind that?
Absolutely. So my wife's from Mexico, and we're trying to be able to build our lives, to be able to split our time between Canada and Mexico. And honestly, being a general contractor, there's no opportunity for me to be able to do that. So that's also what this whole merging with the other business is about, to be able to take the front end, Canada requirements out of it. And then to be able to build and grow with it. Additionally, the revenue per time spent and the amount of stress is way lower on the coaching side of things.
Yeah.
And just being able to have that freedom. I mean, I love traveling, and really with I'm sick of the cycle of saving up money, going traveling, spending all my money, coming back, saving money, doing that whole thing. So now to be able to keep just rolling and rocking my life, as I can get away, is the absolute game changer.
I mean, yeah, that was, I can so resonate with that. It was exactly the same for me. It's the whole idea of traveling while working was the main driving factor for me. When I started, I was early 20s. That's all I wanted to do. And so I get that. So where are you right now? Are you in Canada, or are you tuning in for somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm still in Canada right now. And then I'm actually in the process of trying to be able to get away to effectively in the interior of the province. So I can get away, still trying that kind of first little remote. Okay, being remote, I can still do all the other work stuff and then come back, see how it goes. But I mean, at this point in time, it's pretty easy.
Do it.
for it.
Do it.
Exactly.
take that step, man. Don't have to worry about it. Cool. So how exactly are you getting your clients? Or are you using ads? I mean, I know you're not using ads, but just to reconfirm here for the viewer.
No ads, none at all. And honestly, I'm not using social media either. One, I had the original group or a network from my experience as a general contractor. So chatted with people there. They referred me through, like as soon as I started providing results to people, then I started getting referred from that. Plus I'm part of a different business networking group, which is global, which allows me to be able to kind of just pop in all over the place. So I've got clients in other provinces. And so my intention is to just keep on expanding out and doing that way. It's a slower form of lead generation and it's a slower form of it. And I think I'm kind of just playing in my comfort zone to be able to do this, but I'm also, as I kind of go, I keep interviewing my target audience again, just reaffirming their problems and whatever within it. So it allows a lot of kind of face-to-face dialogue like this. And I don't get stonewalled or kind of people just no showing on things.
Yeah, I mean, that's, hey, if you want to do it like that and it works, the more power to you. And that's, a lot of people come to us and they say, hey, listen, I don't want to spend all day on social media. I don't want to spend all day in front of a screen having to post all day. That's where kind of like a lot of our methods are coming in, where you say like, yo, if you use social media, then you don't need a brand and then you don't need to post every day. And if you don't want to use it at all, or if you want to use it but without showing your face, there is workarounds just like yours here. And that's also part of our strategy. And that's really, really cool to see that you're leveraging that and that it works so well for you.
Yeah.
Now,
and additionally, I have one little extra point on it was to switch over who I was specifically targeting. So for step number one, I was just going after just the one-off, here's like my kind of target audience, whatever within it. But then to kind of level that up, I started going for potential targets that can continue to refer people over to me. So I'm going to actually suppliers of, say, like, for example, HVAC, which is like heating, ventilation, air conditioning. They're material suppliers, because then all these businesses have accounts there. Then if I get in with their sales guy or account managers, as soon as I help one, because these guys have like derelict accounts or like overdue accounts, whatever. And like, they can't come through and help them, teach them how to be more profitable or how to like grow their business, whatever. So then I can start getting like, they're managing 60 guys. And so then they can just keep passing leads over and over and over to me. And as long as I can keep knocking it out of the park, then they're like same idea, right? Like I don't even need to, I just need to foster one relationship
100%.
and then I keep getting leads over and over and over again.
Yeah. Flywheel, right? Flywheel method.
Exactly.
Like you get more and more people and then, it starts spinning faster and faster. And it's cool. So if you look at, a typical day in the life of Stuart Windsor, what does it look like?
On the coaching side of things?
Yeah.
Coaching side of things, that's what I'm saying. So today I've got 2 back-to-back coaching calls after this, then nothing for the rest of the day. But I'd say, average 2 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day. I'll do a coaching call maybe, and then a little bit of prospecting, kind of updating. Like I said, at this point in time, the other business is so time consuming that I'm just putting in the hours where it kind of fits in. And that's why it's like quickly becoming the like dropping the other one and stepping more into this. So pretty soon here, it's going to be full hustle on the coaching side of things. Well, part of it is on the freedom side of it, right? Like part of the whole idea of doing this is to have that freedom flexibility. So I don't need to do the 12, 14-hour days all the time, but find that flexibility within it. So a little bit of prospecting, a couple of calls. I'm in the process right now of trying to be able to convert because I record all of my coaching calls. So to be able to convert them into videos. And then be able to do it like that. Exactly.
Yeah, it's already smart that you're doing that. A lot of people do that way too late. And then like, I got to create a program now. It's like when in reality, like you can create the program just on as you go, and it's really cool. Yeah. Nice. Well, by the way, if you look at like all the things that you've learned in our mentoring program, like, is there a biggest lesson for you in there where you were really like, that was an aha moment?
It's hard to pick one, honestly, but I'd say which helped me the most significantly was going and doing like the sales boot camp. Like I'm chatty. That's not a problem for me, but actually being able to sell, like that wasn't something I knew how to do. So being able to go through that sales boot camp and kind of just have that, well, one, just the program itself, going through it, and then two, especially this last one, like the accountability piece afterwards, it definitely pushed things forward. And so now for both businesses, I'm a better salesperson now because of that training. So it's been beneficial on both sides, but yeah, I'd say that sales boot camp is probably the biggest thing for me.
Nice. Yeah. So you were on the chatty side. It's always kind of like there's two like big camps. On one hand is people are too chatty and they need a structure. On the other hand is like people don't know what to say and they need a structure, you know? Yeah. So yeah, it's cool.
I'm the too chatty, need the structure. And I think in some of in some of the live calls and everything, like you and I have had conversations, it's just kind of like, just shorten it up a little bit. Like, let's get a little bit more concise on what you're trying to go for. Like, all right.
Yeah, what's going on? Like, what's the question, you know? Like,
exactly.
Same for me. I had to learn this. Like oh my God, like I'm a rambler. One of the biggest things that helped me was just recording videos. And like, as I recorded videos over my career, I'm like, what am I saying? 10 minutes and it's the same point. Like, become more concise, you know? So, you know, tell me about it. By the way, if people want to hit you up, you know, if someone's watching this or listening to this, you know, they're a trades entrepreneur and they're like, hey, Stuart Windsor, can you help me? How could I contact you?
They can take a quick gander at the website. I've got that set up, which is windsorwolves.com, which is the kind of name that's on the shirt here, or Stuart@windsorwolves.com. Fire me a quick email. We can kind of discuss. I've got a bit of a process already when it comes to assessing and evaluating whether we'd be a good fit. And then I've got a questionnaire and all kind of part of that process. So
cool. So you just got finished with your website just now, or?
I had just modified it because I had just the contracting before, and then I put the coaching added to it. And what's funny is this week, I guess that was last week. I actually had a contracting client. The coaching business helped me sell a contracting job as well. Because like, oh, you're a coach? Like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, yeah, you must be like a professional in your industry. Like, I mean, I am. Yeah. So whatever within it. So it kind of helped on that front. So yeah.
Love it. It's feeding into each other. Hell yeah. That's great.
That was the whole idea behind it, right? So
yeah, love it. Exactly, upward spiral. So Stuart, is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap things up? Any other message you have out there for people who get inspired by your success?
Honestly, just go for it. Like, I was kind of timid and trepidatious at the beginning of not really sure if I was going to be able to do it. And I mean, even just with the putting in the time part-time, which I don't recommend, but just the part-time availability within it this has totally changed my entire concept of how to make money, as well as how to be able to manage my own time. And like, even at this point in time, like, I can easily smell and taste 20, 30, 40, 50K a month. Like, it's in the cards. So
let's go.
You know, we'll probably be doing an interview a year from now, and I'll probably have a zero added onto that. So
I like that. I like that attitude. Let's crush it.
Right.
Well, we'll cut into this in the second video. I'm like, hey, remember how a year from now you said
I'm always down for throwbacks, so let's go.
Love it.
All right, if this inspires you, and go ahead and book a free consultation call with us where we'll be looking at your situation. We'll be looking at what your goals are. Even if you have zero experience, you don't know what you're coaching, talk to me and my experts. I'm going to put a link down in the description below. You click that, fill out the application, takes you 33 seconds on average, and then we can see if and how exactly we can help you. So talk to you soon.